Hello, my name is Jim Garrett, Chairman and CEO of Kudzu Interactive, and I would like to take this opportunity to explain how our suite of remote ordering applications can increase your sales, improve operational efficiencies, and most importantly, improve the guest experience. First of all, when we began the company in 2004, we had a commitment to be our very best, no matter how much it took, no matter what the cost. The first thing we did was we ran around the country and we met with some of the top POS companies that serve the restaurant industry. Then we met with many of the major national brands to discover exactly what would be required to fully deploy and scale a remote ordering solution that could be used by a national chain. We really listened. We listened to you and the marketplace and understood that for someone to consider fully deploying a remote ordering solution, it would have to be fully integrated into their POS platform. We built and developed and designed an architecture that was specifically designed for POS integration. That's why today we have more operating systems across more restaurants into more POS platforms than all of our competitors combined. In 2009, we experienced one of the worst economies in history. However, we grew 420%. Became very profitable, and have one of the strongest balance sheets in the industry today. So as you look at who your partner should be for online ordering, mobile, call center, look at us first and look at us last. We believe we're your best choice. The real question is how do you acquire new customers? And how do you get those returning guests returning more often? And when they do come to your restaurant, how do you get them to increase that check average? Well, there are certain characteristics that are very common across the casual and fast casual dining concepts. Number one, 80% of your business comes from returning guests. Those are typically guests that live within a 2-mile radius. Number two, 14% of your market turns over every single year. That means every 7 years you have a 100% turnover of your marketplace. The restaurant industry just simply hasn't kept pace with consumer preferences as it relates to technology platforms. So today, when most people order to go, they just simply pick up the phone or call information, dial the restaurant, and either find that the number's busy, get put on hold, or possibly get someone who's busy doing something else. What it's all about today is lifestyle changes. People are busier than ever, and people have become accustomed, quite frankly, to self-service automation, whether it's pay at the pump, ATMs, doing banking online. It just doesn't make sense that it should take you 20 minutes to stand in line at Starbucks for a cup of coffee. We've been very fortunate to have worked with some of the industry's best restaurants. Through that process, it's really caused me to ask myself, why is it that so many restaurants struggle with their takeout, their off-premise, their catering experience? Restaurants, and rightfully so, really focus on the on-premise dining experience. And when you think about that, the guest experience is really based on 3 primary criteria: food quality, service, and cleanliness. When it comes to the off-premise dining experience, only one of those really come into play: food quality. The rest are replaced by the ordering and payment process, the pickup process, and order accuracy. If you really want to become an expert in off-premise dining, really evaluate how you currently handle the payment and ordering process, the pickup process, and most importantly, order accuracy. The nice part about a fully integrated POS solution is it gives you the ability to have real-time synchronization into your POS system. So you're not worried about inaccurate orders. And the operational efficiencies are much, much better. Convenience is the new currency. And if you expect to meet your customers where they live, then you really need to consider your off-premise dining experience and what can make it a best practices model. We're often asked, how important is POS integration and how difficult is it to scale across my brand? Having POS integrated solution gives you the ability to have a very consistent guest experience across the web, across mobile, and through a call center as well. So I would encourage you, as you think about your remote ordering platform, is you want something that you can grow into. You want a provider that can give you a technical solution that will deliver you long-term results. Our architectural solution ensured scalability and ensured the type of data structure that would enable you to scale across your brand. You know, I'm often asked, what is your opinion of restaurants that are trying to develop their own online ordering system? Well, my first reaction is, why in the world would you want to do that in the first place? I mean, I can think of dozens of reasons why it's a bad idea, but there are at least 3 that are very relevant. One's the iPad, the iPhone, and the Android. The fact is, technology is not stagnant. It doesn't stay still. You have to be on top of all the changes in the technology industry. There's constant changes of devices, systems, platforms. It takes a lot to keep up with that. Our solution remains the most feature-rich solution in the industry. Why is that? Because we're committed to this business and this business only. We invest a great deal of money into research and development constantly to ensure that our customers have the most state-of-the-art solutions. I can't imagine why you would think that it would be better to use your capital to do anything other than open more restaurants. I believe if you'll talk to us, we'll surprise you. Our solution may be feature-rich, but it's very cost-effective, and we look forward to talking to you more about that.